Lewis and Clark County has seen a steep rise in COVID cases in recent weeks, with 598 active cases reported as of Monday, October 26th. Lewis and Clark Public Health says schools have done a great job at limiting impacts of COVID in their classes, but increased cases will lead to more students and teachers getting the virus.
Schools have a hard job right now. And so I ask that our community really step up and help our schools because they can't do it alone either. So what parents and students are doing outside of that school day, it will impact the school's ability to stay open as we move through this pandemic.
Most COVID cases in the county were instances of students or staff contracting the virus in the community, not at the school. Even private schools like St. Andrew's School have been impacted. After a couple teachers contracted the virus in the community, administration made the decision to move to remote learning for a couple weeks to quickly limit any potential spread. While school COVID plans have been working, administrators worry about the stresses on students, teachers, and families when they have to go to remote learning.
That's what I get the sense of from kids who have to do remote learning, is that the child themselves, the student themselves, are overwhelmed by them feeling like they're alone or they can't ask the questions that they want to ask. It's hard when you're not in person with those kids.
Carroll College, who are currently making headway on a COVID outbreak in their population, has also been noticing additional stresses in their students.
We have a really good counseling staff. We've added a counselor this year, which has helped us to sort of keep up with that demand. But it definitely is a stressful time for students, and so we do see mental health stresses as part of everybody dealing with COVID-19.
Until COVID cases go down or a vaccine is readily available, this is unfortunately the reality for many schools for the time being. Because of the prevalence of the virus in the community, there is an increased chance that students or educators may contract it. That can lead to quarantining, less time in a classroom, and more stress for families during the pandemic. Reporting in Helena, John Riley, MTN News.